How sleep affects your brain. Sleep is essential for preserving the best possible functioning of the brain, not merely as a period of relaxation. Getting enough sleep is critical for mental clarity, emotional stability, and general wellness. Prioritizing our sleep patterns for improved mental function and emotional resilience can be facilitated by knowing how sleep impacts the brain. In this video, we will highlight 7 key points that illustrate the profound impact of sleep on your brain. Number 7. Cognitive impairment. Lack of sleep causes cognitive impairment, which is a serious issue that impacts many facets of mental health. The brain needs sleep to renew and repair its cognitive capacities, and when this vital process is interfered with, the result can be severe. The prefrontal cortex, the part of the brain in charge of higher-order thinking processes like planning, reasoning, and decision-making, is the main area affected by sleep deprivation. People who don't get enough sleep frequently struggle with concentration and attention, which makes it difficult to focus on work or learn new knowledge. This impairment may result in decreased multitasking capacity, slower reaction times, and a higher chance of making judgment errors. For example, studies on cognitive tasks have demonstrated that individuals with sleep deprivation perform comparably to those under the influence of alcohol. Chronic sleep deprivation can also result in long-term cognitive deficiencies that cause enduring problems with learning and memory retention. This emphasizes how important it is to get enough sleep in order to have the best possible cognitive function. Number 6. Memory consolidation. The intricate cerebral process of memory consolidation, which mostly takes place when you sleep, is essential for turning fleeting memories into permanent ones. The brain experiences multiple sleep stages, such as non-REM and REM rapid eye movement, each of which has a unique function in memory processing. Synaptic consolidation, or the strengthening of the neuronal connections that underpin memories, takes place during non-REM sleep, especially in deep sleep stages. Repetition of daily events reinforces the neural connections linked to freshly acquired knowledge in the brain. On the other hand, emotional memories are processed and incorporated into pre-existing knowledge frameworks during REM sleep, which helps people make sense of and react to their experiences. Research indicates that those who learn activities are considerably more successful on memory tests than people who stay awake or have fragmented sleep after getting enough sleep. This emphasizes how critical it is to give enough restorative sleep a high priority in order to support both efficient learning techniques and memory retention. Number 5. Emotional regulation. Sleep and emotional control have a complex link that has a big impact on mental health outcomes. Lack of sleep has been demonstrated to increase emotional sensitivity and impair the brain's capacity to properly handle stress. The amygdala, which is in charge of processing emotions, becomes hyperactive when people are tired, which causes them to react to stressors or unpleasant stimuli excessively. For instance, a small setback at work could bring off frustration or worry that, in most cases, would be controlled by getting enough sleep. Furthermore, persistent lack of sleep can lead to abnormalities in neurotransmitters like serotonin and dopamine, which play key roles in mood regulation and emotional stability. Over time, this imbalance may play a role in the emergence of mood disorders like despair and anxiety. Furthermore, a lack of emotional regulation can cause people to worry about their ability to fall or remain asleep, which can be a feedback loop that makes insomnia or irregular sleeping patterns worse. People can improve their general mental health and emotional resilience by emphasizing getting enough sleep and practicing good sleep hygiene, such as sticking to a regular bedtime schedule. Number 4. Decision-making challenges. The intricate cognitive process of making decisions is greatly impacted by our level of alertness. Our brains are good at evaluating possible outcomes and doing critical analysis when we are well rested, however. Not getting enough sleep severely hinders this ability. When we are tired, the prefrontal cortex, which controls executive functions like decision-making, becomes less active, which can result in rash decisions and bad judgment. According to research, people who are sleep-deprived tend to take more risks and may make judgments without fully weighing the dangers or implications of their choices. In high-stakes settings like healthcare or aviation, where important judgments must be made quickly and accurately under pressure, this occurrence is especially troubling because weariness can impair these skills with potentially disastrous results. Furthermore, persistent sleep deprivation can change people's long-term decision-making processes over time. Reduced cognitive performance may cause people to depend more on intuition or gut instinct than on critical thinking. Setting aside time for good sleep is crucial for developing a more logical response to challenging circumstances, as well as for making everyday decisions. Number 3. Increased risk of neurodegenerative diseases. Recent studies have revealed a worrying association between long-term sleep deprivation and a higher risk of neurodegenerative illnesses, including dementia and Alzheimer's disease. The brain performs essential housekeeping tasks during deep sleep, especially slow-wave sleep (SWS), which aids in the removal of harmful proteins like tau and beta-amyloid, which build up abnormally in the brain and are linked to Alzheimer's pathology if not sufficiently eliminated. Research has indicated that individuals who suffer from prolonged sleep disruption or insufficient sleep have higher levels of these detrimental proteins in their cerebrospinal fluid when compared to persons who follow healthy sleep patterns. Over time, this buildup may result in neuroinflammation, a condition where inflammation happens within the brain system, and neuronal damage, raising the risk of cognitive loss as one ages. In addition, research has connected persistent insomnia or poor sleep quality to faster aging processes in the brain, raising questions about long-term cognitive health as people age. By placing a high priority on proper sleep hygiene habits, people can drastically lower their chance of getting these crippling disorders later in life. These activities include keeping a regular bedtime routine, minimizing screen time before bed, and providing a comfortable sleeping environment. Number 2. Impaired learning ability. Learning is a complex process that greatly depends on our capacity to assimilate new information efficiently, a capacity that is severely impeded by sleep deprivation. Sleep is essential for improving focus during learning sessions because it helps the brain block out distractions and focus more intently on pertinent material. Lack of sleep impairs cognitive function, which makes it difficult for professionals or students to retain new information or comprehend difficult concepts that are taught in lectures or training sessions. Number 1. Physical health consequences. Chronic sleep deprivation has consequences that go beyond cognitive decline and include serious physical health problems that, if ignored, can have a long-term detrimental effect on general well-being. Lack of restorative deep sleep increases levels of ghrelin, the hunger hormone, while decreasing leptin, the satiety hormone. This causes people to consume more calories than necessary without feeling full after meals, which over time leads to weight gain if lifestyle changes are not effectively managed through improved sleeping habits and dietary adjustments aimed at promoting overall health benefits through balanced nutrition choices made consciously throughout daily routines. Insufficient sleep has been linked to various conditions, including obesity, primarily due to hormonal imbalances affecting appetite regulation. Chronic exhaustion also impairs the immune system's ability to respond when in deep restorative sleep, mostly as a result of elevated stress hormones like cortisol, which, if ignored over time, can result in hypertension and other heart-related problems. Through improved management tactics applied consistently throughout all elements of daily life, people can significantly improve their overall health results while boosting their mental well-being by emphasizing restorative nightly sleep with an ideal duration of 7-9 hours. In conclusion, realizing the substantial impacts of sleep on brain function and general health highlights how important sleep is to day-to-day living. Making adequate sleep a priority is essential because it improves mental clarity and maintains long-term physical and emotional stability, in addition to improving cognitive function. One should never undervalue their well-being. Thanks for watching our video, and don't forget to subscribe.